.com/Sailor Green Tea. Hello, decision makers. It's 10:18 a.m. Tuesday, June 9th, 2026, and today I'm using this as a base coat and a top coat, and then I'll be making little designs. I usually only do like my thumb, actually, now that I think about it. I might do more. I don't know. Oh, I can smell it already. It smells vinegary. I'm not like really great at doing nails or anything by any means. So this is not like a how to do professional nails or anything. It's just something to do, and it's something I have. So yeah, I do know that I don't want to put it on too thick, because it takes a longer time to dry. But yeah, so now I just wait for it to dry, and if anyone has anything to say, then come say it. Show yourself. I like Jerry Wise.
45 years, I've helped hundreds of thousands of people heal and get their family out of them by practicing self-differentiation. The process of becoming your true self and releasing the false self you were trained to be in your family of origin.
Isn't that amazing? Isn't that short little time he said something so smart? He's so amazing. It's crazy. I kind of like the Handsome podcast. Maybe listen to that for a bit. I started already.
But I definitely think I would get better if I did it more. Yeah. But I was bad at the aiming.
Oh, right, yeah.
And also the teenagers would sneak up on you.
Of course.
And I'm like, God dang it.
But isn't it crazy how wrapped up in it you get right away? Like, you think, oh, yeah, this will be fun. And then your heart's pounding,
Honestly,
you're hiding.
It was I was sweating at the end of it. I was like, this is a lot longer of a game than I anticipated, and it's a lot more movement than I realized.
Yeah.
And did you get totally sucked in the way that May is saying?
Yeah, you get into it because you're in the little maze and you're trying to like hide from people and then sneak up on people.
And do you have a sense of like, oh God, oh my gosh, anyone behind me? Oh
well,
no.
I just didn't understand where people were coming from.
Right, when you see the little laser dot on you and you can't find the source. Yeah.
You're like, what? How'd you get back there? So, and it is weird to have to hold the
front of the gun,
front of the gun. I don't like that part.
Right.
So I felt like I was not getting shots in because maybe my hand was coming off of that.
And was your vest? Because remember, y'all were saying like if you get hit, your vest deflates. Did you have that
for 5 seconds?
It like goes off. Down. Yeah. Powers down. I think I also made a mistake of choosing the color red.
It stands out more.
The current situation is I have a top coat on my nail, and then I want to draw something red here. I usually draw a heart. It's usually not not at this angle. I guess this actually does work. Something serious, Jasper? What happened? Maybe Catherine Lawrence can talk to you about it. Hi, Katharina. Yeah, so something serious. I'm not really the serious person to talk to, but I am able to ask you, do you have family members to talk to? Is this something you should talk to a family member about? Does anyone have tips for making friends? LS owner, this channel is about whatever I happen to be doing, I guess. You can check it out. Sid R9T3B. I eat nothing, only white rice and salt. Well, that is better than nothing. That is better than nothing. Can you grow anything? If you're growing rice, can you grow anything else to add a little flavor to the rice? And how is it white rice? I don't understand if it's store-bought or you bleach your own rice that you pick. I don't know how that works. You don't understand how live here. Even the children walk with shoes. Without shoes, they shoes. Well, salt and rice, that actually is not the worst if you're needing food. So, I mean, is it cold where you are? I mean, I don't know. Like, is there like an agency you can reach out to? I'm not sure. Do you have family that can provide footwear? Like, can you make shoes out of some sort of, I don't know, bark or something? How do you make shoes in the wild? You don't really need shoes, you just need foot coverings. You're in Kenya? Well, Kenya does like make problems for theirself, so that's very much the nation you're stuck in. So the best thing is to leave that nation and never be like a Kenyan person again, from what I understand about the world and people who have problems. And why is that a lot of people create their own problems in these nations. So I would say leave that nation and don't think about being Kenyan ever again. Otherwise, try to stay there and make it better. That's my harsh truth advice. I don't know what else to say. Grasshoppers, wild leaves, and plants. Again, that's not the worst case diet. You'd be able to find some sort of seasoning that would probably help the grasshopper situation, I guess. I don't know if you have, like I say, an agency to reach out to or not. Sweet potato sounds amazing. I'm not sure why that wouldn't be enough. I don't know. I'm trying to understand your situation here, but it sounds like it's not like you're actually hungry. It sounds like you need diverse nutrients. That's for sure. You need like strawberries and blueberries but Kenya is in Africa. I mean, there are a lot of things out out in nature. Am I right? I mean, let's see here. Which plants grow wild and bear fruit or can be used for eating in Kenya throughout all of Kenya?
Kenya has incredibly diverse plant life, and while many wild edible species are adapted to specific regions, a few can be found across various parts of the country. One widely distributed plant is Carissa spinarum, often called the simple spine numnum. It produces small, dark berries that are sweet and commonly enjoyed raw. Another is Tamarindus indica, or the tamarind tree, which is found in many areas and produces pods with edible pulp used in various culinary ways. These plants are often vital for local communities, contributing to food security and traditional medicine. Are you interested in learning more about the specific uses of any of these plants?
It's an old pen from a Walmart. It's like I Heart Nail Art Stylo. I don't even know if it's there anymore. But like, yeah, this heart is like kind of crazy, and it's not dabbing. Maybe it's empty. Well, it's better. Oh, this looks pretty bad, doesn't it? I don't know why it won't work. Yeah, it's okay. I'd like it to be solid though. Okay, it's kind of becoming a little more solid. I just need to keep dabbing it close to each other, kind of like as far as dabs go. Oh, see, but then I kind of messed it up there. Ay, ay, ay. I think I'm gonna paint over it pretty soon. Because I don't think it'll get any better. I don't think it'll be much better. I like it to all be solid, but it's just not kind of like globbing properly. I don't know, it's been a while since I used it. Oh, it looks great, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. So the idea is to dry it and then paint over it. Oh, bye, Katarina. Have a good day. I hope Sid grows some good food for his people in Kenya. Yeah, it's not supposed to look like that. Like it looks kind of lumpy. It's supposed to be smooth. It'll look smoother when I do a top coat, but anyway, it's just how it goes sometimes. Makeup is an art, and I don't have the finesse.
I also made a mistake of choosing the color red.
It stands out more.
I think red stands out more. I should have done like yellow.
Ginger's favorite color.
Yeah, Ginger's favorite color. Do you want to see the t-shirt my mom's wearing?
Yes, please.
Of course,
Mom,
and her
can you
socks,
sit, Mom, can
whatever.
you sit up for a second?
Whatever you can show, we want to see.
Show us her toes.
Yeah.
Get her on a sexy foot set.
The fan gets the shirt and she's commandeered it. All right, she's using her hair right now. Hold on, you guys. She's got a lot of this. Your mouth is good.
All we
You
wanted
ready?
are the toes.
Can you see what it says?
Something Feemsters.
We're Feemsters.
We're Feemsters. Oh, that's really nice. Ginger, you like that
Love it.
shirt, Mom?
I like this shirt.
That is beautiful.
Yes.
That is good looking.
She's rocking it, so.
Can we see her feet?
You don't want to see those.
Tell her that she could end up, people
Okay, I think
rating her
it's dry
feet.
Do you
enough.
want to show your bare feet so you can get on Wiki Feet?
Hello, Bam Pop Boone. How are you? I don't want to put too much of this on because it will sort of make it sink into the. If the heart's not dry enough, it'll mess things up. Okay, I should probably quit at that. Okay. That is a top coat. It didn't bleed. That's good. I didn't do this side very well, but that's okay. Now I let it dry.
No, she just shot that
And she
down.
knows what that is?
Do you know what Wiki Feet is? She said no.
Oh, okay.
She
That
just,
makes so
she
sense.
just assumed it's something perverted.
Yeah, her instincts are right on.
Ugly. It's not just. It's not ugly feet.
They rate.
They rate your feet. So I guess it could be ugly feet. Yeah, we don't want to rate her feet. I'm not sure how good the scores would be. Us Feemsters, as it says on her shirt, aren't known for our feet.
Really?
just our
Well, let's see yours. You can't.
just our magnetic personalities.
You can't
Yeah.
tell us that you're not known for your feet and not show us
Oh.
your bear claws.
She just said we're not known for our SAT scores either. Okay. Well, Ginge, yeah.
That's
So
great.
if anyone gives me anything for her, she's like rocking it out right away.
Oh, I love that.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
My mother would never.
Oh, this one loves stuff. I walked in, her whole table's full of, people send her cards and stuff, and occasionally some presents. She keeps playing that cancer card, and we find out it's a scam.
Yeah.
And her table's full. I said, well, you have to start going through. You can't keep everything,
Mm-hmm.
but she
I'm
wants to
having-
hold on to it all.
Yeah, I'm shipping everything back from this leg of the tour, like the funny little gifts and things.
Yeah.
Did you get a hotel room to treat yourself on your final night, or have you been just staying in a hotel room every night?
No, we've been bussing, and then the bus leaves us today at 6:30, so I'll stay in a hotel tonight, and then
But when you get to a town, are you
no
sticking
hotel.
to the bus? Yeah.
Yeah, sticking to the bus.
Mhm.
Aw.
I did Denver, and
Where at the Paramount?
it's kind of blurring into one. I can't.
I bet
Yeah,
it was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you relieved to have a little break? Breaky poo?
yeah. I mean, I'm emotional. I mean, I'm always emotional just to wake up in the morning. But I've complained about being tired so much, and then of course today I'm like, when can I do this again? I'm gonna miss everyone. I got such a good group. I really lucked out.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Nothing
Yeah.
better than a good group.
And I had a good cry yesterday at the meet and greet. Like
Oh.
there was a woman who. She said, I'm pregnant and I just can't stop crying. She said, I've been crying since the last song you played. And now I'm crying all through the meet and greet. And she was like, I'm not crazy. I just can't stop crying. And then I started crying. Then her mom started crying. And
Aw.
then another woman who's talking about her trans kid who saw Feel Good. And that just gets me, man.
Yeah.
And when parents are crying and worried about the future. And
Mhm.
yeah, it was very wholesome.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
Wholesome.
So there is one
wholesome.
sneaky little lady though, who keeps showing up and trying to scramble backstage and stuff. And that's not good.
Scramble backstage.
Here, let me make a public service announcement.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Please stop acting weird, everybody.
Yeah,
Please stop acting weird.
They may
Yes.
act weird with May, don't you think?
Well, listen, there's different days in people's lives where people cross boundaries, they act
Yeah.
weird, they do things sneakily.
Yeah.
Just stop being weird.
Yeah.
Stop it. Just
Yeah.
stop right now. And yeah, look at yourself and go, I think I've been weird maybe doing this or that. Yes.
I don't think people that do that stuff have that kind of
That's why I'm
awareness.
trying to make this announcement. Look at yourself and
And
say,
They're literally going, who's
yeah, no, I'm talking to you. Reel it in.
I wonder who takes this addressing right now.
Stop being weird.
So I can't wait to see my best friend May.
I'm going to sneak in back here because I'm sure May would want me here.
Yeah.
Today's question is brought to you by AT&T. At AT&T, the iPhone 17 Pro is your summer essential. Its center stage front camera auto-adjusts the frame to fit everyone into group selfies. You don't even have to turn your phone. T-Mobile hair health from within. Think next year, review one less thing to worry about. See visibly thicker, stronger when you visit Nutrafol.com, promo code handsome.
May will invite you if May wants you there. Should we get to our question?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Today's question is brought to you by AT&T.
Today's question asker is a political commentator and author who once served as the White House communications director. Nicole Wallace is asking today's question.
Nice.
Hi, handsome. It's Nicole Wallet from MS Now and the Best People podcast. Thanks for asking me to ask a question. So here's my question. It's one of my favorite things to talk about. What's your favorite movie? Wait, it's a three-part question because that's what I do, right? Ask three-part questions. How often do you have to see it for it to stay your favorite movie? Why do you love it so much? And when was the last time you watched it?
Great question.
Yeah.
Movies.
Great
Oh,
questions.
Yes.
Three-parter, May.
Yeah.
I always feel weird answering this question because I love movies, but I'm not like a cinephile.
Mhm.
So like my
You
list
think
is,
I am?
well, some people just have these lists where you're like these
Yeah.
artsy,
I
like
know.
coveted films, and they're never that.
Yeah, when they do like the Criterion collection, or someone they do that thing where they go into a cupboard with all the movies and you have to talk about your 4 favorite movies, and people are saying things, and I'm like, there's no way that's your favorite.
They're always like Citizen Kane, and I'm like,
Yeah,
oh my god,
bullshit.
come on.
Yeah, you watch that every year. Yeah.
Well, I'll just go first, unless somebody else wants to. And I just
please.
want to say out of the gate also, I am also not a cinephile. If you haven't seen it, I have a show called Under a Rock with Tig Notaro that you can find online still. And I don't follow a lot of pop culture, but boy, do I love Urban Cowboy. Have I talked about
Oh, I
this?
think
Yes.
yeah,
yeah,
of course.
yes.
Is it Travolta?
John Travolta and the incomparable Deborah Winger.
You have talked about your love for her as well.
I just think she is such a phenomenal actress.
Mhm.
And I'll be honest, I probably didn't follow TV and film much past the 70s.
Right.
Teeter. I think this came out in 80 maybe. But I think I love watching it because I think it's a great movie. I also think there's a comfort to it because I lived in Texas when it came out, and it was about like urban cowboys.
Yeah.
And I was surrounded by urban cowboys. I mean, you see like big old cowboy hat, buckles, a big old buckle on their starched Wrangler blue jeans and Western shirt and boots and walking through the city, literally through the city or through the suburbs. And so it just, there's something, even though that wasn't my reality, there's something just so familiar about the scene.
Yeah.
And
I just Googled it. So it's like a sort of coming of age. John Travolta stars as Bud Davis, a young man who moves to Pasadena, Texas, and navigates love, marriage, and adulthood while hanging out at Gillies, a massive honky-tonk bar.
which was a real place.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, in Pasadena, Texas, which everyone called Pasa Stinky Dina because it was industrial.
Pasa Stinky Dina?
Pasa Stinky Dina. When you drove through Pasadena, it just smelled horrendously. And Gillies was an actual bar.
Wow.
And
Roadhouse?
Yeah, but it was owned by the country singer Mickey Gilley. And Mickey Gilley, I think, can you look this up, Thomas? I feel like he maybe got in trouble. He might have been who burned it down to get insurance money.
Oh no, it got burnt down?
Yeah, I think they rebuilt it. But anyway, Gillies had the mechanical bull, and it was like not the one like on Hollywood or on Sunset Boulevard where people, whatever that place is.
Yeah,
but this was like a real honky tonk mechanical bull, cowboys, and
it's cracking
you
up.
on dancing?
of course, girl.
It says it centers on themes of jealousy, gender roles, and finding identity through mechanical bull riding. I love that.
Yeah, it's just so good, and look, there's a lot of like, heavy drinking and a biting. But like, I love to settle in and watch Urban Cowboy.
It sounds like a Western version of Saturday Night Fever, almost like it's.
And John Travolta. I mean, if you found him remotely attractive in the 70s or 80s, he is like peak John Travolta.
Just like in Look Who's Talking.
Oh, Thomas is typing.
Sherwood Cryer was the co-owner of Gillies, and there was a rumor he was behind the fire, but that was never proven.
Okay, I remember hearing something. So my apologies to Mickey Gilley for even suggesting.
Oh my God, how dare you?
Yes, I just remember hearing when Gillies burned to the ground, and also I have to acknowledge the soundtrack for Urban Cowboy.
Yeah.
Whew, looking for love in all the wrong places.
Looking for love in all the wrong places.
Looking for love in too many faces.
So what's the right place to look for love is Mechanical Bull.
Absolutely. Gotta head on out to Pasa Stinky Dina.
Pasa Stinky. Pasa Stinky.
And that's what I call the Pasadena here in California. And even though it doesn't smell bad,
Do you watch the movie like once a year, or when was the last time?
No, probably every 5 to 7 years.
Okay.
I've never seen it. Maybe on our wellness weekend we can also watch that.
That is the opposite of meditating, veganism.
What?
Yeah.
What if we're like sitting on a couch with like the with our face, with the face laser? What's the red light mask on, and maybe like May's foot massager.
Yeah, the chill chair.
Can't we be doing multiple wellness things while watching it?
I mean, look, I'm always up for Urban Cowboy, but it is truly the opposite.
It's about
These are people fighting in trailers. Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
I mean, gosh, that's my movie.
Okay.
Wait, what is the other question? How many?
So why do you love it so much, and when was the last time that you watched it? So
I don't know the last time I watched it. I would guess it was probably in the past 5 years, but we do have a framed movie poster that Stephanie surprised me with. It's in our what we call our chill out room, where we have the big old screen TV. And
have you showed it to Stephanie?
She was completely unfamiliar. She was like, "Oh my God, I love this!" And I talked about it somewhere else, and then somebody was screening it and asked me to come host the screening, and you bet I was down there. And then I've had the pleasure of meeting Deborah Winger and becoming online friends, even though we know I'm not online anymore. But
whoa, what's going on?
Genius. That's all. End of story. Next.
I know mine.
Okay. And Citizen Kane?
Yeah, it's Citizen Kane. It is, if like gun to my head, God forbid, laser to my head, I'm saying Rocky Horror Picture
T
Show.
Cat officially YouTube channel.
It's got everything. Because I was gonna say Stand By Me, but so much of my identity is like horniness that for the movie,
Are you still very horny?
Always. Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah. Or just like I'm really fueled by like crushes.
Word.
I know it is a gross word. Yeah.
It's so gross.
Horny?
But
You heard me the first time.
Come on.
more like
We need to
sexual
get you hornier.
expression. And I just thought it's such a formative age. I probably watch it once a year, and the songs are so good. The performances, Tim Curry is so good, and I just think it's flawless. And it was so formative in terms of my sexuality and my identity, and it was like, don't dream it, be it. That's like the ethos of the movie, and it's all fluidity. There's no labels. Everyone's just hooking up and naked.
How old were you when you first saw it?
I was 5 years old, but my parents did fast forward the sex scenes when I was 5.
And you're like, whoa.
Back it up.
Yeah, by the time I was 5 and a half, I'd found a way to.
You had yourself a horn dog. Let me see that.
But they showed it to me because of the family connection, because my grandpa was in the stage show and playing the narrator, and and my dad loves it so much. So, but then my dad and I knew every word, and so on the drive to school, we would just act it out from the beginning, like word for word, and see how far we could get into the movie.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was really fun, and I probably am on the spectrum. It's like I memorized every beat when I was little. And then recently there was some charity event where Kate Beckinsale was going to play Frankenfurter and do some songs, and they reached out and said, would I play Rocky, which is my who I model my like.
That's what you were born to do, kid.
Yes, Rocky. He's a creature created for sex.
As in the boxer?
As in from Mask, Rocky.
Oh,
Cher.
Rocky's like
I can't. I'm trying to picture Sly Stallone in this.
no way.
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
That's the antithesis. But yeah, I couldn't. Schedule wise, I couldn't do it, but I really wanted to.
Oh yeah. There's currently a Broadway. It's on Broadway at the
I
moment.
know, and it
Are you
looks
gonna go see
amazing.
that?
I would love to. It
Put it on the list. It keeps showing up on my TikTok.
Yeah, it looks so good.
Luke, what's his face?
Evans, Luke Evans.
His big old ween
Yeah.
keeps showing up in my TikTok. Tig, I'm just telling you the facts here. He's wearing this.
I don't want to
Speedo
hear about
that
it.
like specifically hugs the ween.
I'm gonna go to commercial.
You know how there's like speedos where like you can see stuff, but there's more material.
Like you even understand what stuff you're seeing. You
Uh,
don't know and don't even
I have
pretend.
an idea what's in there.
No, you don't.
But there's a new type of speedo that like specifically is like very tight around the wiener.
There's a new
Where is Ginger right now?
She left.
I bet she did.
But she
I
would
bet
have
she
this
did.
conversation.
She
That's
does.
so
She
funny.
deserves
But
better.
I'm telling you, look up the TikToker or whatever of his whatever the
Do
speedo
Do you think
is.
I'm gonna be googling this TikTok speedo?
You should go back online just to look this up,
Yeah.
and you'll see that it's different than just a regular like underwear speedo situation. It's hugging it,
Yeah. I got
you know what I'm
to
saying? You need me to show you again?
I need
Last,
you
um,
to move on.
Hugging it.
I need you. Go
Okay.
ahead, little cowboy.
I was just gonna say, like, introducing people to that movie who haven't seen it is so good too. And last Halloween, I took Parvati to see it in Big Bear in a movie theater. They were screening it, and I thought it was gonna be one of those wild, raucous ones where everyone's singing along, and it was just like 12 silent people. in
Demure.
this- yeah, and then I got up and did the time warp, and was the only person doing that. But Parvati, when she saw it, she was like, "Oh, this explains everything. Like, this is,
I don't want to get off track here, but to go back to Survivor, was your mother excited to meet Parvati?
oh yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah."
That's
I
all.
mean,
That's all I need to know.
they are deep fans. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fortune, Marie, and keep it clean.
Oh God! All right, then I guess no Dirty Dancing.
That's clean. Compared
She's
to
like the wind.
that's pretty perfect.
My friend in in junior high or high school thought that song said "She's like the whiz."
She's like the whiz. I can see that.
She's
I
like,
have a couple of movies that in different parts of my life were my favorite. I've talked about it before that as a kid I watched The Sound of Music like religiously.
Oh yeah.
And would fast forward the part in the monastery though, and you know the climb every mountain. I was like, yeah.
Get to the,
Get to the
fun stuff.
speedos.
Yeah. I've always loved musicals, so that one for whatever reason just really tickled me. So I love that. And then then Dirty Dancing I definitely was obsessed with for a long part of my childhood, and that soundtrack as well. And I thought Patrick Swayze was so dreamy.
And they hated each other, right? Which when you
I think so,
and when
yeah.
you watch it, you're like,
Wait, who hated each other?
Jennifer
Jennifer
Grey
Grey
and
and
Patrick
Patrick
Swayze.
Like in their real life?
despise like big fights and not speaking. But I don't know, whatever it was worked because their chemistry
Yeah.
is so good.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
It was that movie was like I can like name all the scenes and lines, and I
Yeah.
just was obsessed with it. And yeah, and Johnny, you know,
Yeah,
I mean, guy carrying a watermelon. Nobody puts baby in the corner. I mean, come on. Does it get better than that? I don't think so.
I have
And
to
at
say,
the end, he's dancing, and they're all dancing together. And
Oh,
oh
yeah.
my god!
Never saw it.
Oh
no,
Tig,
Tig,
guys,
you're joking.
I told you I tapped out.
Oh
And
my
after-
god.
Thomas is even disappointed.
This
shaking his
movie
head.
You
is
gotta watch Dirty Dancing.
Okay, I just
Classic.
I have
I'm-
to say,
And then I
like,
loved all the couples just like dirty
Grinding.
dancing,
Yeah, when you go-
grinding.
the
I
first
wanted
time-
to get in on that right
I
between
know.
them.
that
yeah,
would be amazing if you scooted in between there.
Well, there's like a talent show that they have during the movie at
Yeah.
one point, and I always felt like if I would have been cast as the like chubby son of the owner who had to perform. Yeah, he like was like a dork who was like the owner was like, my son is great. He's like a fat dorky guy.
I actually,
Don't talk about my friend like that.
that's the sex scene in Wayward where I crawl on the floor. I
Yeah.
was of course thinking about Dirty Dancing.
Of
When he
course.
crawls across to her, he's
Baby, oh sweet baby, you're the one.
so good.
God, that soundtrack is incredible.
So
Tig,
are you
Try
saying?
Urban Cowboy. Yeah,
And
it's
it was,
Urban
and it
Cowboy.
was before its time. I was talking about abortion, and it was
Yeah.
like,
People can hear you say that, even
you
if you
know,
whisper.
talking about that. This is why you had to talk about it when I was watching this at 7.
Is that your favorite? Would you say?
That was like probably the one that I know better than anything. But I guess in my adult times, my favorite movie would be Bridesmaids.
Yeah, I just
Um,
watched it on the tour bus and
It holds up.
yeah,
It's funny.
it's really fucking good.
Oh my God,
Lord.
Wow. Wellness weekend is now turning into movie weekend.
Yeah, it's movie weekend. Yeah.
Come
We could
on.
that would be a good. Remember how we were saying we could have different kinds of weekends, where I'd want wellness weekend, watch the sun come up.
I'm
Yeah.
watching Handsome Podcast. with like Tig Notaro, May, what's their name, and Fortune Feimster. Ish underscore hey. With 2 eyes.
Meditate.
Movie
Then we could have movie weekends. Popcorn.
Oh, we just become slugs.
So who would be heading up movie weekend?
Hey Jessica
out of the two of
Spivvy,
you?
I mean, I would like
J3Q,
in
how we
charge, but my
doing?
couch isn't very big for all of us.
No, we're renting it.
Oh, we're renting Catholics. We need a big comfy couch though.
And a big TV.
Okay, so then May, you have to come up with your different
No
getaway
problem.
weekend.
I will
Done.
say that we
It's
went to when we wrapped the last movie I did with Kim Kardashian, we went to her mom's,
Mhm.
and she had the most luxurious, comfiest big couch ever, and we had a sleepover and had pajamas on, and Nikki Glazer and I were in our pajamas beside each other. We were watching Moulin Rouge. It was my dream night.
come true.
Dream come
That's
true.
pretty dreamy.
Matching PJs
And that's
on a
right.
big comfy couch watching Moulin Rouge. Come
And
on.
did Kim's mom make snacks for you guys? And
She just had a humongous 18-course dinner prepared
Jesus.
for us. It was the fancy version. It was
Sure,
amazing.
and did she actually cook it, or did she have her chef cook it?
It was a restaurant made it. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was like beyond.
Was it better than big ass Mother's Day brunch?
I mean, yeah, it was pretty special.
Okay.
They went all out for us. It was like our little wrap of the movie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. And we had matching PJs. So
Oh, that's so
matching
cute.
PJs.
all of us,
okay.
we would have to get matching handsome PJs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
cool.
God, why don't we have those?
Yeah,
Why
why
don't
don't
we have PJs?
Yeah, we gotta get PJs.
Holy cow, we need to find out if people would wear them if we got handsome PJs.
Of course they would.
Of course they would.
And have it where it says handsome over their derriere.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's like taking it back to the juicy days.
Yeah.
But don't you wear what's your PJs again? Grand
A
panties
nightgown.
and
No,
a nightgown and a bonnet?
No, that's just for my my last
That's
special.
for your stand-up story.
I just wear my regular old run-of-the-mill underpants.
Ponties.
Yes.
Under ponties.
Should we hear Nicole's
Yeah, I'm
answer?
trying to hear about your under ponties.
We've talked about this numerous
Are
times.
they granny panties?
I'm tits out with my with no tits, scars out with my my under pontoos.
Under
And-
ponties.
all right, let's hear what Nicole has to say.
What if it's Citizen Kane?
Okay, so here's my answer. My favorite movie is Almost Famous. I love everything about it. I have to watch it once a year. I get jittery if I'm getting to the 1 year mark and I haven't seen it yet. I last watched it right after the 2024 election. I will spare you my rendition of Tiny Dancer, but I too want to be on that bus singing, belting out that song. I love everyone in it. I love that they're all icons. Philip Seymour Hoffman, of course, is no longer with us, but he's the most brilliant, I think. When he asks Ken, why are you home? He says, I'm always home. I'm not cool. I also
You
love that
can't
it's
gift
about journalism in a
$100
way,
anyway,
access journalism
Jessica.
maybe, and he loves them, but at the end of the day, he tells the truth about them, and ultimately that serves them. I feel like there's some geeky journalism message in there too, and maybe I'll go watch it after listening to this anthem.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while. Isn't your crush in there in that movie too?
My crush?
Billy.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Oh my
yeah.
God, I was like, I mean, look, I love
You're
Kate
like,
Hudson.
Carrie Russell?
Yeah, is Carrie Russell in there?
Oh, your boy crush.
Yes. Oh my
Yes.
gosh, how did I forget that?
I don't know.
I'd like to see Billy Crudup play Frankenfurter in Speedo. That'd be pretty good.
The one that hugs the wiener.
That's the
Oh
one.
my
Wait,
God.
also, that's Cameron Crowe and his Almost Famous, and his soundtracks are so good. The Jerry Maguire soundtrack is so good.
Did I tell you I just did a show with him?
No.
We were both on a panel, and to
Oh.
me, it was like when we were backstage beforehand, I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to talk to this man. Like talking to him backstage about rock and roll and music and stuff,
Yeah.
and then getting on stage with him, it was just yeah, I don't know. I've seen Almost Famous. I have seen that.
Okay. There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah. That's a good movie.
Is
That is
Ginger
good.
back in the room?
She just opened the door. Did you have a question for her?
Oh, I was wondering what her favorite movie is. But...
Mom, what's your favorite movie?
Citizen Kane.
She doesn't know. I'm gonna let her think about it. Tig, I do think you should watch Bridesmaids. I would be curious if you found it funny.
Stephanie wants to have, she she got me to see Forrest Gump. We sat
Yeah.
down with Max and Finn. We watched that, a couple months ago, maybe a month and a half. And then,
We lost May. What if May comes back and is in the tub?
one can
my
dream.
God.
One can dream.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
But Bridesmaids
Mhm.
is one that Stephanie wants to watch with Max and Finn because she
Oh.
feels like is it R?
Probably.
But she feels like it's one. Yeah, that kind of stuff is fine.
Yeah, because it's not sexual. That movie's
Uh-huh.
not sexual. It's just like, it's like kind of women doing broy jokes, but also a good view of women friendships too.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and rivalries. And
Yeah,
Okie
she seems to think
dokie.
that whatever reason it's
Those are my
R
nails.
might not apply, but
I
I think
think
she's
I would agree.
yeah. So I think that's one of the next up in our family movie night when they can pin me down for
I
one.
really want to know what the boys think of it too. It's so funny. I watched it a couple of years ago, and it did help.
All right, thank you for liking, commenting, joining, subscribing, especially commenting because it gives me something to work with. So this is how my nails turned out.
Sorry guys, it's a bust.
Do,
And then it just, but
do.
that was the thing about movie theaters is
then it would
Little
catch on.
hearts.
You know, like you would
It's
people would tell
lovely.
each other, like,
I
yeah,
like
and all
it.
of a sudden it like exploded. Yeah, and then it was this huge
Now they're
movie. It was so
drying.
funny. I just like
So
big
I'm
female
doing
ensembles.
some makeup now,
Just
some
like
facial
that's
makeup.
hilarious. Hell yeah.
I'll be trying to do something with this and
Yeah. Hold on for one
this.
more day. That song.
So these two things
Well, I
here.
feel like everyone I know is pretty
That'll
much
be
like,
my
oh my God,
next
Bridesmaids
stream
is
coming up
so
after this
good.
one.
And then if you like
So
Bridesmaids, I do think, and I'm
we'll
not
talk
saying this
to
because I haven't
people
spoken for a
then.
movie,
Thank you.
but
Bye.
any movie